All right, gentlemen, each of you have been sent a link from Coach Martinovich for the 2019 Summer Strength and Conditioning Program. The link will take you to these separate tabs. All right, from the top down, we'll talk you guys through this. This instructions, this PDF here is kind of what I'm verbally talking about right now. The first page you see is kind of introducing our strength and conditioning program. The second and third page go over what you see here on the Google Drive. So take your time to read this through so you guys can understand how we do our thing here. Again, this is a good resource to look back on. The second thing you'll see here listed as number 1, the 2019 Summer Strength and Conditioning Program. So if you guys took the time to print this out front back to save yourself some paper if you can at school or wherever you have a printer available, print this out. Just because hard copy sometimes better than online copy, but basically it is your preference. But what this is our strength and conditioning for the summer. So what you'll find in this packet here is our programs broken down by 4 different phases. So the 4 phases are down here. So if we were to click on phase 1 is, this is an example of our breakdown. So we go 4 days a week. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday is how we break off our lifts. All right, let's take Monday, this week 1, which would start May 13th. We would break it down. So the GPP, this just means warm-ups. You guys are going to be doing these 3 different exercises. Every single exercise that's on our Excel sheets on our drive has a YouTube link to it. So you just simply click on the link, see the video that corresponds with that exercise so you guys know what you're doing. All right, we'll pop it up here, get it to load. That's just an example of Russian hops. Head back down there so you guys are seeing what we got going on, and then all the way down. So what we do is we work off of performance-based lifts for the squat on Monday and the bench on Friday. We would have our numbers generated for us here, and I'll get to that in a second. But make sure we're recording everything that we do, keep a log. The log can be done on a separate sheet of paper. Don't type your numbers in here because each of you will have access to this sheets drive here. So you print it out yourself, it'll be a little bit easier. But basically get it done Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, get into a nice routine. All right, that's phase 1. That instruction page up here will go deep into detail on what our whole program looks like from phase 1 through phase 4. But it covers about 13 weeks of the summer with 2 off weeks one off week heading into camp and 1 off week in the 4th of July. How we generate our numbers. So you'll see here master sheet. This sheet you guys will access each week at the end of each lift. So you'll see here, this list is generated from alphabetically from last name. So we're working on squat and bench. So let's take over here with squat. We work the weight here and type the weight here and type the reps here so you can get yourself some generated numbers. All right, whatever the numbers pop up, whatever you guys generate that first time through, you're working to failure. It's going to take you guys a little bit of time to figure out what this set and what this reps is. But basically, you'll pull the numbers from the green column. I will be the one responsible for changing the green column when we change different phases, but you're responsible for typing in the yellow column and then just recording on your separate sheet of paper the squat and bench based off of what it reads for your name. Again, all this is explained in the instructions, and then it's further explained in the PDF. Accompanying each lift is the summer speed and conditioning. So the number 3 option here is the summer speed and conditioning. If we go to that, you'll see the whole week's worth of exercises as well as the whole phase worth of exercises throughout the summer. Just like the lifts, each sprint phase or conditioning exercise is hyperlinked to a YouTube video. So click on that so that you guys can have a visual of what that looks like. But again, I will be responsible for shifting these. You just go with what phase that we are currently in. Again, there's 4 phases that coexist with what we're doing strength and conditioning wise. Again, guys, everything's written here in the instructions at the very top. This is a general overview.